Hey everyone, Aaron and Joe here, ready to bring you the insight to movies, music, and many more entertainment topics. Our goal is to give you the news you're looking for in the world of entertainment while providing you with our thoughts and opinions on the latest news in the entertainment industry.
We hope you all enjoy the discussion, but we also need your input. It's right there in the name. You name it, we say it. Comments on our videos, comments on our social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can find those in our description below. Or slide in our DMs. The most liked comment of the week will be featured and answered on our podcast. Comment a question you have, and maybe you'll be the winner. If you stick around till the end, why not hit that red subscribe button and the bell below to get notified when we release a new video. And Joe, how about we get this show on the roll? I got a question for you.
What's that, Aaron?
What are your top 3 current actors in Hollywood today? I'm not talking about Charlie Chaplin. I'm talking about the Leos out there. Who are your top 3?
Man, the Leos. There are so many great actors out there right now. I'm going to have to throw out one honorable mention out there, and that's going to be Jamie Foxx. He is similar to my number 3 pick because he can do a whole variety of roles. He could sing. He could dance.
He could ride a hoverboard.
He could play a mobster. He could play a singer, as we saw in Dreamgirls. He could play a thief, as we saw in Baby Driver. Jamie Foxx is one of those actors that can do... He's a jack of all trades. He really is. So that being said, my number 3 is going to be Hugh Jackman, the Wolverine himself. Really got his move into Hollywood as the role of Wolverine. He's played that iconic role so well. It's a shame that he's not going to be playing anymore, but...
Logan was an excellent film to leave on.
Logan was my number 1 film of 2017. That movie...
Yeah. Wonderful.
That movie brought me to tears.
The cinematography in it, too, is astounding. You want to know the craziest part, too? I learned today that film actually wasn't even shot with an IMAX camera, yet they still made it look that beautiful.
It's incredible. It's a Western superhero movie. Honestly, take away the claws, it's not even a superhero movie. It's a movie about a father protecting his daughter and his surrogate father. Again, besides being the incredible, iconic role of Wolverine, he's played in The Greatest Showman. You know, he could sing, he could dance, he's been on Broadway.
Fun for the whole family.
Exactly. He's been in that robot fighting boxing movie, I believe it's Steel, played in Australia. And he's just one of those actors, again, like Jamie Foxx, jack of all trades. What about you, Aaron? What do you think?
Oh, man. So, starting with number 3, it was so hard for me to decide. Deciding between these two guys here. 3 and 4, at the end of the day, I rank them both together. They're better as a duo. They're an amazing duo. We got Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly. You know, the iconic duo who blessed us with the song Boats and Hoes.
Hysterical. Not just Boats and Hoes, Talladega Nights.
Oh, no, Talladega Nights. We got Step Brothers. These two, on their own, they're amazing. Mm-hmm. But when you put them together, it's like having this ultra being that is the epitome of all comedy.
Let me tell you, it's the perfect Happy Meal when they're together.
Oh, it's amazing. Have you ever seen Dr. Steve Brule on YouTube?
Did I? That show is just
it's
ridiculous.
Wonderful. It's just amazing how Adult Swim was able to actually put that out.
It just shows John C. Reilly's acting chops. It really does.
And not even that, we get Will Ferrell, who's known for his role in family films, yet he can branch out and be as an adult can be.
My number 2. You mentioned it already, Aaron. Leo. Leonardo DiCaprio, the man himself.
Number 2?
He's number 2. There's a special place for number 1. Leo comes close. It was really a fight between number 1 and number 2. Leo is one of those actors who can be comedic. He can be dramatic. You know, we've seen him in Titanic, obviously, his breakout role. We've seen him in Catch Me If You Can. We've seen him in, recently, Django Unchained. He played the villain in the movie. Incredible. Outstanding. We've also seen him, again, recently in The Revenant. One of the best revenge movies out there.
Award-winning film.
Oh, yeah, that's where he finally got his Academy Award.
Yeah.
Took him years to get it, but he deserved it a long time ago.
God, he deserved it since Titanic.
Exactly. But he's played in my number 1 Leo film, The Wolf of Wall Street.
I can hop on that train.
I mean, that's our theme song, man.
That's my favorite song. Not my favorite song. My favorite movie of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever anyone asks me. So I definitely agree with you there.
Again, comedic and dramatic in one film. And he's always in that role. He was always in that role playing Jordan. What about you, Aaron? What's your number 2?
My number 2 is Adam Sandler, but I'm not just any Adam Sandler, classic Sandler. New Adam Sandler, I can agree, he's a bit mediocre lately, putting out some interesting content.
It's like 2 different people, isn't it?
Oh, no, it definitely is. That's why I'm calling it classic Sandler. But it's my childhood. It revolved around Little Nicky, and I could probably recite The Waterboy, the entire film, by heart. I've watched it that many times every road trip in the back of the car.
In your opinion, when do you think classic Sandler died? What movie? For me, it'll be Click. I think Click.
You know, I have that
last good
actually.
role.
I have that written down, but then you also got to think of Grown Ups. Grown Ups was excellent.
Not a fan of Grown Ups.
You weren't.
No.
Wow, okay. I love Grown Ups personally.
Stupid movie in my opinion.
Oh my god. Well, if that's the case, I would say after Grown Ups, maybe even Grown Ups 2. For those of you who don't like Grown Ups, I guess Click.
Yeah, man.
But how about 8 Crazy Nights? Whitey.
Oh, classic.
Shaving the chest.
I mean,
Nobody needs a unibrow. That's up there with Wolf of Wall Street on best films of all time.
oh, for sure. Classic Hanukkah movie, if we're being honest.
One of the only.
One of the only.
But how about your number 1, Joe?
Number 1. Again, special place in my heart. It was a fight between Leonardo DiCaprio, but this actor won that number 1 spot. Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Forrest Gump himself.
Captain Sully.
Captain Sully. I mean, again, played the agent next to Leonardo DiCaprio in Catch Me If You Can. He's just, again, been... All these actors I named on my list had these iconic roles, iconic performances.
Household names.
Exactly. But Tom Hanks, he's always up for an Oscar, just like Leo. But Tom Hanks, you just love him.
He's America's dad.
He is America's dad, and that's part of the reason why he's got a special place in my heart as the number 1 current actor in the Hollywood industry. What's your number 1, Aaron?
My number 1's your number 2, Leo. Main role, Wolf of Wall Street. He should have won every award for that role. Outstanding movie, favorite movie of all time. I've watched Titanic countless times. How could you not? I remember even watching in class during high school, watching Romeo and Juliet, and there he was again, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
He's everywhere you look. He's an outstanding acting ability, no matter what role he's playing. He turns that role into his life. Django Unchained. There's a portion of that movie where he really got injured, but you know what? He kept going on with that scene, and it really, you portrayed it in the final product, and you can't recreate that.
I mean, I'm also shocked, like you said, he did not win that Oscar when he played in The Wolf of Wall Street. Again, he deserved it in The Revenant, but The Wolf of Wall Street, I think, is probably my favorite performance from him. What do you think?
By far, Wolf of Wall Street. To be perfectly honest with you, I've never seen The Revenant.
Really?
Never seen it.
I think
might be time to go back and watch it after having this talk. But
I love the movie. I think it's more of like a one-shot, but again, Wolf of Wall Street, Leo's best role.
That does it for us here on today's episode of You Name It, We Say It Entertainment. We post videos almost every day on topics that interest us and you, our listeners, throughout the week, and wrap it all up with our podcast show.
As always, follow us on our social media pages, and please send us a topic you would like us to talk about. The most liked comment of the week will be featured and answered on Sundays in our podcasts. If you enjoyed, please give us a subscribe and hit the bell for notifications on our new videos. We appreciate the support and stay tuned for more content. You name it, we say it, out.